You know, most people deal with anxiety on some level, and that includes children.
At least at some point in their life. So we have a Chester County mom and daughter who's sharing their story in hopes of helping other people that are dealing with the same sort of thing. So we have Melissa and Hope Rice joining us this morning. Thank you, ladies, for coming in.
Melissa, the mom.
Hello. Yes.
And Hope, how old are you now?
I'm 10.
So what grade is that?
4.
Oh, how's that going?
Good.
Yeah? All right.
You want to give a shout out to your teacher? She loves her teacher.
Miss McAllister.
Hi, Miss McAllister.
Do you think they're watching?
Probably.
Oh, good. That's great.
So the pandemic was really tough. I think for everybody it was a disaster those years. So you were in kindergarten when this first started. How were you, what was that you noticed about like yourself that you were feeling?
Well, when my mom would drop me off like at school and stuff, I didn't want to get out of the car and I wanted to like stay with her. And I got like really like worked up and I didn't want to like leave.
How did it manifest itself, Mom?
So I started noticing when she was constantly worried about something bad happening to me and me not picking her up. So it was these repetitive thoughts, and that's what we see, you know, with kids with anxiety. So as soon as I realized she couldn't get out of the car, as soon as I realized there were stomach aches, I knew from personal experience from working in mental health that, oh no, my kid is struggling. And I had struggled as well as at that age. So I kind of didn't want to admit it because I didn't want her to face what I faced, but I also know that the sooner you get help, the better things can be, the better it can be managed.
Okay. We're going to start putting up pictures of the illustrations inside of this book.
Absolutely.
So explain to me what it means, the worry shark.
So why did the worry shark happen?
I went to a therapist and she told me she called it my worry blob and she told me to name it like as an animal, and I told her that sharks like kind of scared me.
Sure.
So we called it worry shark, and sometimes she would have me draw like myself bigger than it, and then worry shark smaller, and then worry shark bigger and me smaller. But when I was bigger, I felt stronger and then I could beat worry shark.
And that's actually a technique for cognitive behavioral therapy where if they can visualize their anxiety and talk back to it, it helps them manage it and feel stronger.
Interesting, because there's a boy in the book too, and his worry animal was a big bumblebee.
Yes.
Yeah. So what are they supposed to do with those images?
Yeah, so we even put one in her lunchbox where it was the worry shark and her bigger than it. And if they can visualize it, it's so much easier than just saying, hey, I have anxiety. Well, if I can visualize it as something, I can talk back to it. I can draw it at home to say, and we love sharks. You know, Shark Week's great. So as you see at the end, it's in a bowl with a bow and it's cute.
Yes.
But it's letting her know that anxiety is a normal thing for us to have. But when it starts to take over our life, it still can be there, but we can manage it, and then that kind of shows
and how
the
to
parallel.
Get some control over it. How did the book come into being? How did you decide to write this book?
I drew her this book in a cartoon just for her, and a child psychiatrist saw it, who's the co-author, and he was like, this actually could be something. So I had asked her a million times, do you want to share your story? Are you sure? She said, Mom, why do you want to share your story?
Because I want to help people.
Yeah, so we kind of worked with the publisher and just wanted to get this out there for a conversation starter for families, really, and letting kids know they're not alone is the biggest thing that we're seeing.
Has it helped?
Yeah, definitely. A lot of my friends, like, they'll come up to me or their parents will text my mom and, like, tell me that, like, this really helps them.
Oh, gosh.
And stuff like that. Like when I read it to my class.
How brave of you. That's so great. I think it's sometimes when you name something and then you can deal with it and you put it into words, you put it into pictures, and then you have the control of the narrative of what's going on. Thanks for being brave and sharing your story.
Thank you.
You can kick that shark's butt.
Yeah, punch him in the nose.
Make it cute, right?
Where can people get the book?
So Amazon, Barnes & Noble websites, they're available. We also are speaking in schools. Hope's so brave. We do speaking, and then she'll read the book to them. They can ask any question they have.
This should spread across America. I mean,
as long as it helps people, that's,
what do you say to people that, oh, she's 10, she shouldn't be seeing a therapist, that's too young.
Right, and that's the thing is, it's hard as a parent because you want to fix. The other thing, too, is we know that the sooner kids can get help, the better, but anxiety is rising. There's research that shows in children, and it's a world out there that is hard sometimes. So making sure that you know it's okay, it's not your fault as a parent, and getting them help, you know, is okay, and it helps you as well.
That
So.
darn social media doesn't help. Nice to
Thank
meet
you
you.
both. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
it.
We
And
appreciate
Mom.
you so much.
Heck
yes.
yes.